Hello and welcome to Ask Amanda Now. This is our short Friday afternoon segment where I am able to answer one Strata question for a viewer. How you're doing today on this very special Friday? Not only is it the 11th of the 11th, it is Remembrance Day. For a particular reason in my family, that date will be remembered for some time to come. My brother has just got married just within the last hour. My brother Sean has married his beautiful wife, Grace. We are here in the Hunter Valley at the lovely Spices guest house where they have planned to get married for the last 2 years and have been delayed because of circumstances we may all be well across. So it was wonderful to see them get married about an hour ago. They are off having their photos now. So great time for me to jump in here and answer one Strata question for you. We are going to get to that question in just a sec. I've got a great one for you today. Might just give you a little spin of where I am right now. Some of you may have seen a pic that looked a little bit like this on the Facebook page or over on Instagram earlier today or yesterday. I have taken myself off to a corner of the resort here where it's a little bit more peaceful, away from those wedding guests who are enjoying themselves, getting ready for I think it will be a lively Friday night. And I can see some of you here live with me, which is awesome. Say hello if you are here watching live. Megan is saying glorious. Great to see you here, Megan. Michelle is saying dress looks lovely. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle, I think I saw Michelle earlier in the week in person, and I had to confess, because my life has been a little bit hectic the last few weeks. I have been overseas and I have had some education commitments and client commitments. I actually didn't have time to go shopping for a dress to wear to this wedding until Wednesday this week. And Michelle was in the office on Wednesday and she said, "Did you get it?" And I said, "Yes, I did." So this is the dress. And thank you for your compliments, Michelle. Raymond saying congratulations to my brother Sean and his wife Grace as they celebrate their marriage today in the Hunter Valley. Speaking of having a hectic life the last couple of weeks, I want to say a special thank you to those of you who heard that I was overseas, that I was on a business retreat in Hawaii for a week, and then I was taking a week off to spend with my family. And thank you for expressing your support of that time off and saying, "Amanda, it's great to hear and to see that you're taking that time for yourself." It's something that is so important. And I know that on this channel, through the podcast, through the Facebook page, we have lots of professionals, lots of Strata managers who are tuning in. Not just Strata managers, but we all have our busy lives in one way or another. And it is incredibly important, I know in my life, to take time off for myself, for my family. And it just means that I can come back here, come back to you, to my clients, to those who are tuning into the podcast, to these live episodes with so much more energy, with so much more creativity and so many more ideas that I can share with you and continue to support you on your Strata journey. So thank you to the many of you who are in my inbox saying it's great, Amanda, to see you taking that time out. And those of you who posted on the page here recently when you heard that I was at my brother's wedding and was going to take a little time out to say hi to you and share some Strata knowledge here on a Friday afternoon. Special thanks to Natalie Fitzgerald in particular, who showed her support here on the page, and to the Lucy Bloom. I'm thrilled that you are here following this page and supporting what it is that we do here. Thank you for showing your support. I do want to give a special shout out to Leonie, who did comment earlier on the page. And Leonie, I know it sounds like you are going through a tough time in your Strata community, and I do hope for all the best for you and for your community, and I hope that you can get the support that you need on your Strata journey. Alrighty, so over to our question for today's Ask Amanda Now. I'm just holding the mic up a bit closer to my mouth here because we've just had the wind pick up here in the beautiful Hunter Valley here at Spice's guest house. I've just escaped to a corner here where I am by the pool. Our question here today comes from Bill and Ben And Bill and Ben, I know, has been following what we do here on the page, following the podcast for quite some time, and is always insightful, always has an intelligent contribution to give to us. And this is one of those contributions with this question. So thank you, Bill and Ben, for a short, sharp question, exactly the type of question that is helpful for us to answer in this kind of short segment for Ask Amanda Now, something that I can answer in less than 10 minutes and is relevant to a wide variety of those living in and serving strata communities. So the question today from Bill and Ben is this: does Section 102, that's Section 102 of our New South Wales Strata Schemes Management Act, require large schemes to obtain at least 2 quotes for strata management? And if it does, who is responsible for ensuring compliance with Section 102? Great question. We do have a link here, which Rochelle and Christina, helping me out, are going to post into the comments section, a link to Section 102. If you're not familiar with it in the New South Wales legislation, it does relate only to large strata schemes, and that is strata schemes of over 100 lots. Over 100 lots is considered a large strata scheme in New South Wales. And there are a few, not many, a few restrictions when it comes to spending in large strata schemes, spending money in large strata schemes. And those restrictions are set out in Section 102. One of those restrictions is that if a large strata scheme is going to spend over $30,000 on one particular item, they must get at least 2 quotes. Now, you won't see the $30,000 listed in Section 102. That figure is actually in the regulation. The figure may change from time to time. It's been $30,000 for as long as I can remember, and it's currently $30,000. If a large scheme is going to spend $30,000 on any one item, it must get at least 2 quotes. Bill and Ben, to answer your question, yes, that does apply to strata management. There is no restriction, no exemption. If the strata management fee is going to be more than $30,000, then a large strata scheme should be getting 2 quotes. And it's a great question because, look, I'd love to hear from you, but in my experience, I don't often see or always see large strata schemes doing this, getting 2 quotes when the contract, the strata manager's contract, is up for renewal or a new strata management agency is being considered for appointment. But if you're in a large scheme, and the strata management fee often can be quite high in these large schemes. There's a lot going on. There's a lot for the agent to do. The fee can be over $30,000. And then, yes, there should be 2 quotes obtained in order to comply with Section 102. The second part of Bill and Ben's question, if we have to get these 2 quotes, then who is responsible for ensuring compliance with Section 102 and ensuring that these 2 quotes are obtained? Well, the obligation is on the owners corporation to comply with Section 102. How does our owners corporation act? How does our owners corporation make decisions? Who are the representatives of our owners corporation? Well, it's the strata committee. The owners corporation acts through its elected representatives, the strata committee. And indeed, the strata committee can't make a decision about engaging a strata manager. That must be done by the owners in a general meeting. But in my view, the onus is on the strata committee to do all things that it needs to do to prepare for that general meeting. And if it's a large scheme and the owners corporation needs to get 2 quotes for one item of expenditure to be considered at a general meeting, then the onus is on the strata committee to make sure that happens. So Bill and Ben, I'm not sure if you are tuning in live right now. If you are, feel free to give me a yay or nay here in the comments and let me know if I have answered your question or if you've got any follow-ups on that. If you are catching the replay, definitely drop me a line as well. That is our Ask Amanda Now for today. I'm going to head back to this wedding. I have snuck out while my brother and his new wife have been off having their photos. And I think I've gone pretty well undetected. As long as you guys, you're on my team, right? Okay, keep it quiet. It's been wonderful to spend a little bit of Friday afternoon here with you. Thank you for joining me. I hope that answer has been helpful. Next week, I'll be a little more settled. I'll be back home next Friday. I will certainly be in my home office, and I'm looking forward to sharing once again a more lengthy Friday live session Maybe we'll have an interview. Maybe we'll be able to dig deep on definitely, we'll be able to dig deep on some of the week's hot strata issues. I'll be looking forward to sitting down for a change rather than standing up in an obscure location, holding my phone out in front of me with my Extendo Go-Go Gadget arms here. I hope you can join me next Friday. Also, hey there, Judy. I see your comment. Thank you very much. And hey, Javier, good to see you and enjoy your evening too. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye.